the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quarter, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause on swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fuck it, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying now. When these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I'm late as shit, so I appreciate y'all being here with me. I got tagged in a video earlier that I did not watch, but I knew what it was about. And I said to myself, self, this is a sermon that needs to happen. We'll get to, actually I got a bunch of stuff I didn't watch. I just grabbed stuff. We're gonna explore it together. I don't know what's going on with my light, yo. Anyway, we're gonna explore it together. But let's keep the main thing and start off with today's Aqdas lesson, right? This is going to make perfect sense to you guys because I know you intelligent men. It might not make sense to the colors, but I know y'all intelligent men, so this is going to make sense to y'all. So let's get through it. Now, I was already running late, so I ain't had time to make a whole new system. So we just going to sit here and talk about Utugi and Hofu. For those who remember or don't remember, damn, I'm going all past some shit. Utugi and Hofi are the siblings of life and death, basically. Son of Ishi and Baki. Baki is life. Utugi is the essence of hope, resourcefulness, and medicine. His goal is to assist their father Ishi to preserve life and to show respect to his mother Baki as she chronicles the transition from life to immortality. So, in the Aqdas, basically what it is that Ishi is life, Baki is the afterlife. You can call it death, you can call it going back to the essence, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But there's really no fear attached to it. Everybody passes away, right? It can either be a celebration of life or you can fear death, but you can't do both. You know what I mean? Me personally, I choose to celebrate life. That's why I don't cry unless people die too young. Like I still ain't cried for my mother dying. I mean, I watched the transition, and I believe she's in a better place. So you can either celebrate the life or you can fear the death, but you can't do both. What Utugi wants you to do is not only live prosperously, but to be vibrant in the life. Don't waste your life fearing the death part, right? His little sister, Hofi, is the instigator and harbinger of fear, specifically the fear of death and loss. Seeking her mother's approval, she lives to see her mother venerated and also antagonize her older brother. And depending on what religion you're looking at, you can think of the Grim Reaper. You can think of Satan. You can think of different things, different people who make you want to fear passing away. You know what I'm saying? And put you in situations where You will pass away. You know what I mean? Um, that's in life. That's in whatever belief system you have. I don't really think Christians have that type of belief system. I think they just scary ass people. As currently constructed. As currently constructed. I don't think it's always been like that. But with all these goddamn new normals every 7 years, I think it's that now, right? Christianity has become about absolution instead of life and death and what you need to do in this life to make life better for yourself and your people. It's become about absolution, like,
I can do what the fuck I want to do. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Who gonna check me, boo?
and then when everything crashed,
God gonna forgive me. I'ma just do 3 Hail Marys and I'ma go to heaven.
there's no belief in the system. I don't even know why they call it a belief system. There's no belief in the system. And I would like to say, because when you start dealing with not even Christianity, Baptists, these goddamn Baptists, because most black people are Baptists. When you start dealing with these goddamn Baptists, or these shirtless forest niggas, or the Nation of Islam, which is totally different than being a Muslim. The Nation of Islam and being a Muslim, two totally different things, right? Two totally different things. I think that coloreds bastardize religion. They don't stand on the tenets of religion. So you get fucked up. But, but that's because they follow women, right? They follow women. Once you follow women and you scared to check women and everything women do, you blame on white supremacy or systemic racism or Jim Crow or Willie Lynch or some stupid ass shit instead of taking your Tyler to Al 5.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're darn tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
When you don't love yourself and love your Tyler enough to take it to Al 5 to check this shit, then you end up in situations in which all your systems are bastardized because you allow women to talk with clothes on. That's crazy. Now, here's the thing. I saw this. I tagged in the video. I still ain't seen the video. We're going to watch it together. I got tagged in the video and I said, matter of fact, to Yada. Yada tagged me and I was like, yo, that's today's sermon, my nigga. I still ain't watched the video, but that's today's sermon. The sermon is about black women telling you don't deal with them because they're going to fuck up your life because they do voodoo. Here's the thing. And I'm going to go into it. We're about to get into it. The thing about voodoo is natural to Africans, right? It's an African thing. In America, they call it, damn, I forgot what they call it. There's a church for it. Wicca, that's what they call it, Wicca. So the Wicca church is the voodoo people, right? And I want to let you know that after I saw that, I said to myself, I said, self, everything toddlers do, even down to their belief system, is meant to destroy you. The things that people worship once they listen to girls with clothes on, so these sons of single mothers and the women themselves, is meant to destroy you. They will even find religions to destroy you with the power of Grayskull, nigga. These words are horrible. But let's get into it. Where's that? Oh, here it go. Let's set the mood, if I may. Let's set the mood of where we're going with this today. Those who watching this on Rumble, y'all already saw this. Everybody like and sub. Like and sub, man. If it's in your heart, pay your daycare fees. But like and sub, let's help the algorithm.
Poison. Disturbing thought. No, I don't think it likely. The hand was loved by all. What sort of man would dare?
I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon.
Yes. Women, cravens, and eunuchs.
Poison is a woman's weapon. Then the maester co-signed that and said, yes, women, cravens, and eunuchs. So cravens are people who prey on small children and the weak. We don't like those people. Eunuchs are men who had their manhood cut off. So they have to retroactively act like women. They are trans gentlemen by default. We ain't rocking with them either. There's been a couple of cool eunuchs in history. What's his name? The Chinese navigator that discovered Africa, like discovered all the spices in Africa. There's been eunuchs such as who was another cool eunuch? There's another cool eunuch. George Washington Carver. George Washington Carver was a cool eunuch. Had his balls cut off. And he spent after they cut off his nuts, he spent his whole life studying nuts. You ever thought about that? They cut my man's nuts off and spent his whole life studying nuts. Soybeans, peanuts, all the nuts. He was trying to get his nuts back. Shout out to him, man. But generally speaking, people who volunteer to be eunuchs to get their little weenie chopped off so they can get a split and join women's swim teams and shit, we don't like those people. So we don't like eunuchs as a general thing. There's some cool eunuchs, but generally speaking, we don't like eunuchs. We don't like cravens, generally speaking. No matter how much you take up for your uncle who a pedo just because he's your uncle, you know what I'm saying? Now I understand that because it's family, but if he wasn't your uncle, you wouldn't fuck with him, and you tell your kids don't fuck with him. You ain't called the police on your Uncle Chester, but you won't let your kids sit on his lap either. So we don't like cravens, we don't like eunuchs. So why the fuck do you like women?
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
Think about it. Poison is, I'm going to bring that back. Poison is the weapon of women. Bring that back. Especially because it took me 45 minutes to find this clip.
Poison.
Disturbing thought. No, I don't think it likely. The hand was loved by all. What sort of man would dare?
I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon.
Yes. Women, cravens, and eunuchs.
I want to show you guys something. Just last week, this is very current news. This happened just last week. Poisoned cheesecake used as a weapon in an attempted deletion for NY investigators. This woman tried to, let's read it. She tried to poison people with cheesecake. Detective Kevin Rogers says she's a very colorful criminal. That's hilarious. Extremely diabolical. A woman is poisoned with a piece of cheesecake. Her lookalike is convicted of the attempted murder. Let's check this out. They don't have no video for it. That's crazy. All right, I'll read it out. They don't look alike. Talking about a look-alike. Anyway, in February 2023, a Russian woman named Victoria Nasrova was convicted of attempted deletion. Her crime, poisoning her look-alike with drug-laced piece of cheesecake. That's crazy. On August 28, 2016, Nazarova contacted the Queen-based beautician she's seen a few times, a Ukrainian immigrant named Olga Zvik. I can't pronounce. I can't pronounce that name. I'll make it bigger though. Y'all can read along. Nazarova said she was going on vacation to Mexico the next day and needed emergency eyelash repair. The only problem is that Zvik wasn't at work. It was a day off. I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes because this is one of these women sites. So, it's going to be a story that don't make sense. Anyway, Zvik's neighbor would later tell police she saw a woman come to the house the next morning with chicken soup. The woman quickly went to Olga's room. The neighbor said she hid downstairs, cleaned the bowl, and left. After not seeing Zvek all day, the neighbor said she went to Zvek's room to check on her. Says she found Olga passed out in the bed wearing lingerie. At least she didn't have on clothes. Shout out to that. She was wearing lingerie because girls ain't supposed to wear clothes. She was in the crib wearing lingerie. That's what's up. There were pills scattered on the floor, and despite the fact it was summertime, the heater in Zvek's room was set to high. Then he called the ambulance. NYPD Detective Kevin Rogers received a phone call from patrol officers saying there was a woman in a semi-conscious state who reported that valuables, including handbags, had been stolen from her room. Detective Rogers went to the scene and interviewed Olga. Rogers said the last thing he remembered from her client was coming with a piece of cheesecake that made her incredibly ill. It said she lost consciousness and her next memory was returning home to the hospital. Rogers was suspicious and wondered why somebody would target her, and he recovered a cheesecake container with remaining pastry crumbs still inside and instructed his team to take it for evidence testing. Rogers tried to find Nazarova, but he couldn't. So basically, wow, this is a crazy story. I should put this link in the description. I ain't going to keep going through it. But this is crazy. So the lady tried to use poison to kill her quote-unquote lookalike so she could take her place, but ended up going back to Russia. I want to show you guys something because poison is a woman's tool, right? I want to show you guys something. A brief history of women putting poison in their lovers' food. Let me see if they got the audio for it. Let's see if they got the audio for it.
A brief history of women putting poison in their lovers' food. For many people, Christmas Day is a time for giving gifts and keeping company with loved ones. But on December 25, 2013, Jacqueline Patrick gave her husband Douglas more than he'd ever expected. In a plan concocted with her youngest daughter, Jacqueline stirred antifreeze into Douglas' celebratory drink of cherry Lambrini. Feeling drunker than usual, Douglas went to bed that evening and fell into a coma. As an ambulance came to assist him, it was his wife's efforts to finish him off that incriminated her. She handed the paramedics a fake note written in his name, with the ironic, misspelled line, "I would like to die with dignity with my family by my side." Jacqueline's actions may sound like a subplot plucked from an Agatha Christie novel, but many women have poisoned the drinks and meals of their significant others over the centuries. In particular, female serial killers of the 19th and early 20th century often used poison as a means of executing their partners. Arsenic poisoning was often mistaken for cholera, explains science writer John Emsley, author of The Elements of Murder. A History of Poison. Not only is arsenic flavorless and odorless, it was also cheap and commonly available at that time. Deborah Blum, author of The Poisoner's Handbook, claims that Mary Ann Cotton was the world's most renowned arsenic murderess.
Just as a sidebar, Just as a sidebar, guys, not only are women trying to kill their husbands and they lookalikes with poison, it was a woman that wrote a book to teach other women how to delete people using poison. Did y'all peep that? That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. But you know, Tyler's gonna title.
Between 1865 and 1873 in the north of England, she murdered 3 of her 4 husbands, as well as a lover, to collect on their insurance policies. It's believed that she could have killed up to 21 victims, including 11 of her 13 children, and was ultimately hanged for her crimes. Within that time frame, American Lydia Sherman operated in much the same vein. Using rat poison as her first toxin of choice, she offed her 3rd husband by adding spoonfuls of the pesticide to his mug of hot chocolate. For both women, the promise of money acted as an incentive. The typical poisoner plans and plots, and has a specific goal or gain in mind, explains Blum. The motives I've seen most often are financial gain or ending a relationship, also often for financial gain. Poisoning for the pursuit of money still occurs today. In 2008, Heather Mook from Yorkshire, England was jailed for adding rat poison pellets to her husband's spaghetti bolognese. For years, Mook had concealed from her husband John that she was siphoning money, £43,000 to be exact, from his ailing mother's account. The only motive second to the desire for money is the thirst for revenge. One of the most high-profile poisoning cases in the UK was conducted by Lakhvir Kaur Singh, also known as the Curry Killer. Singh flew all the way back to her native India to procure aconitine, a toxin derived from the plant aconite, which is also known as women's bane. In early 2009, Singh sneaked into the home of her former lover, who had announced a few months earlier,
I'm gonna let this story go, but you notice they call the poison women's bane, as in bane of your existence, as in you are the thorn in my side. The name of the poison is nicknamed women's bane. That's how common it is for women to poison you because they love you, right? I'm gonna let the story rock, but we ain't gonna listen to the whole thing.
that he was leaving her for a younger woman, and doctored a dish in the refrigerator, which was later consumed by him and his fiancée. Lakhvinder Chima and Gurjeet Chung.
Yo, she tried to kill him and his fiance. You know, so whatever. Let's continue, man. So let's get into the video that I was tagged in and see what she talking about. Cause I haven't watched it. Cause I can't watch girls talk with clothes on a lot. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens.
A lot of people that's not gonna want me to tell y'all, you know, that I'm getting ready to tell y'all now. Men, you need to watch who you fucking with. I'm in a whole lot of witch, oracle, empress, black women coming into the craft type groups. It is hundreds. I have seen hundreds of pictures of you dudes. Do you understand me? That these women is putting inside of these groups, and on full moons and on new moons, they straight up casting full flat out spells on y'all because y'all out here being dirty. Look, black man, tell that woman if you fucking around with somebody else, like they straight up fucking.
Wait a minute, man. I didn't listen to this. So she just said she's in a group full of women that's teaching other women how to poison you. And then she blamed you for it. You heard that? Did you hear how she just said, man, it's hundreds of women trying to kill a man. Black men, watch your back because it's your fault. Yeah, that's some, wow.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
All right, let's continue to listen why it's your fault that these chicks trying to kill you.
y'all lives up, and y'all think it's some invisible God out here making you have car accidents, making you be being stuck to a woman, and you can't never let her go, and you can't never get away from her because she didn't put blood in your motherfucking food. She got your picture in the middle of a group with hundreds of other little young ass witches that ain't got no guidance, that ain't got no type of structure and discipline over them, and they just casting. You got 30 to 100 motherfucking women, y'all, sitting here saying, drive him into hell. May he pay for what it is that he did to her. Even if you just made a simple ass mistake, you know what I'm saying? You done pissed her off today. When you out here dating these women, you need to ask them what the fuck they believe in. I don't care. Just because she a Christian do not mean that she is not playing around with her witch friends in blood magic, the power of blood. Do you?
Hold on, real quick. I remember girls messing with the Ouija board when I was young, but that's not where I'm going with it. I want you guys to listen to it when she said there's 30, and she said it several times. There's 30 to 100 women praying for your downfall, bro. I keep telling y'all, you need to get your tolerology in order, tribe up, and put corporate in your life. Put corporate in your relationship. Not only are you dating her, well, she's dating you. She's dating you by yourself. You dating her, her friends, her mama, all the bitches on social media, goddamn it, police, her brothers when she promote the fight, goddamn it, and a bunch of goofy bitches you ain't never met putting blood in your spaghetti. Y'all niggas need corporate in your life, man.
You understand? Black women don't believe that motherfucking Jesus Christ shit. We know what the fuck our blood do. We have always known. I'm telling you, black men, watch who you fucking with. Almost every black woman know that if she want a man to put blood in his motherfucking spaghetti, put that shit in his motherfucking tea, whatever, they out here doing it, and I'm watching them. Black men, y'all better watch y'all motherfucking selves and start getting y'all life right. Quit playing with these women out here. They sinking y'all. All y'all asses either locked up, y'all in some fucked up shit out here. The future of the black man, these young black men, it's not fucking looking good. Like, y'all need to get into y'all wisdom, into y'all own motherfucking knowledge, and find out who you are, find out who your ancestors are. Y'all out here fighting against shit y'all don't even know.
Okay, I'll help you out right there. Find out who you are, tribe up. She's your ancestor. These bitches have always tried to kill you. Y'all keep blaming on 1960s because the government gave them free housing. Nobody else took that free housing in mass except black women because they've always hated you and they always wanted you deleted. Always. They don't like you. They hate your position. They have penis envy. They hate that you're smarter than them because they think because you strong that they smart, but they not smart. They dumb as shit. They just articulate. They're not intelligent. They hate you because they ain't you. And even worse, you're training your daughter to get that college plan so she don't need no man. So she turn around and she becomes your competitor. Instead of having her doing play dates at 12 years old with your friend's son, trying to matchmake so she can be with, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker that you can supervise. You letting this bitch go astray and figure out life on her own and try to pay her own bills. Bitches can't pay bills, bro. Like, have you ever heard how much credit they want to do for simple adulting? Like, I pay my light bill and my kids is clean. Like, bitch, that's just the beginning of the beginning. They're toddlers. They're just fucking toddlers. And you gave these toddlers empowerment. That's your fault. Bring slavery back. They'll be happier in slavery. Anyway.
Y'all fighting against, like, this shit powerful as hell. Watch yourselves. Watch who y'all date. Check your motherfucking food. Check your teeth. Check your motherfucking toothbrush. Don't let no motherfucking body get no hair. Hey, y'all better protect yourself. That's as much as I can tell you without going into other shit. Fucking save yourself.
The pride she took in saying that they poison you, my nigga. That's what it is for me. The pride that she took in telling you that, man, girls are poisoning you and they want to see you deleted because they practice voodoo. Voodoo in itself is the practice of poison and witchcraft That's all it is. You don't hear men running around talking about they do voodoo. They may say that they from New Orleans and they family do voodoo, but you ain't never heard a man say, yo, I do voodoo. I jag off and skeet nut in her milkshake. You never hear that. Because men are awesome. But these whores are horrible. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. It's in your heart. Pay your daycare fees. Let's continue.
This is witchcraft. The Zambito are the voodoo spirits of the night. They take possession of 9 living objects and start dancing to the sound of the African drum. And I know what you're thinking. There must be a person inside, right? Well, the Zambito are built in front of the crowd. The Zambito will sometimes open itself, and they are turned upside down to prove to everybody that there's no one inside. Zambito are destroyed, and some of them are set on fire. But how is this possible? This is what they found. During one of the Zambito festivals, the person inside the Zambito tripped, revealing the secret. Turns out, the Zambito are not empty. They have thick walls that hold a skinny person. When the Zambito is turned over, you can see a bump. And even when the Zambito was dismantled, there are thick parts where a person can hide. And when the Zambito tripped, the mystery was finally solved. But what about the spinning dancing Zambito? Well, the Zambito walk on 2 feet, and they hold a stick that they use to spin and give the impression that their whole body is spinning. This...
Wait a minute. We speedballing. They go through these rituals. Women do it all the time. Shirtless sports dudes do it too. But women do it all the time. Where they go through all these rituals and rites to build up the image of destroying your life before they just destroy your life. Have you ever talked to a guy and he tried to talk himself into fighting you? You know what I'm saying? You ever seen that shit? Like, the nigga just talking shit. You like, what? You like, yeah, niggas, ooh. Like, man, bro, chill. Fuck that shit, ain't it? And he's trying to pump himself up to do some dumb shit for me to have to pap him. That's what girls do all the time. Girls do something at least twice a day that you would delete another man for, bro. Twice a day. Girls do something twice a day. If a dude did it, you would take him to Al 5. Twice a day. They talking themselves into getting a reason to destroy your life. That's it. That's it. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna play this out. I have a list of everything that they worship under the voodoo. And girls love voodoo. Don't ever get that twisted, girl. Girls love voodoo. Girls, man, they love talking about that voodoo shit. And but here's the thing though. When they fuck up, they go to a Baptist church to ask for absolution. Because they want to be forgiven. But when you do some shit, they go straight voodoo, right? Let's look at the list, because voodoo is a religion, and it's a religion mostly created by sons of single mothers and women. So let's look at the list of the things that voodoo actually represents. According to them, this is their list. It's not my list, it's their list. The spells they do. Apparently, there's a whole different brand called Marie Laveau Voodoo, right? Little French chick from the, from New Orleans type shit. Banishing spells to banish illness, because they don't want to go to the doctor. That's hilarious. But let's go through it. Banishing spells, right? Ritual to get somebody out the house, to get rid of your neighbor, to get rid of a friend. Wow, you want to get rid of your friends? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Power spells. The power to make people love you. That's witchcraft, right? That's these bitches always running around talking about some
pussy don't feel me now. I gotta turn this nigga out.
That's that. They always talking about trying to pussy whip you, goddamn man. They chicken or whatever gonna be the bomb. Look, they're trying to make somebody love without doing any of the work to make themselves lovable. That is voodoo. Binding spells. How to bind an enemy. You know what I'm saying? They blessing spells. Rituals for creating sacred space, which is basically wanting to be by themselves, right? getting rid of everybody because they already got rid of their friends. They did the banishing spells already. They got rid of their friends, got rid of their lovers. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to be by themselves. So look at this. But they want everybody else to help them. All right. So let's continue. Bottle spells and jar spells. Bon voyage spell, which is to get rid of you, right? Bon voyage means goodbye, right? In French, because, you know, that's even though voodoo is African and Caribbean by nature, you gotta understand that the French colonized them, so they took their religions and gave them a French name. I'm sure it was called something else in their native tongue, but this is what it's called. So you're looking at bon voyage, how to get rid of somebody, how to curse somebody, how to get somebody to move. You know what I'm saying? Saint Expedite is probably how to get them out quicker. I don't know. Next one's how to get rid of an enemy, how to break up with people. Better business spell for attracting business. That's a misnomer too, because you might think that that's a good thing, but it's a very bad thing, right? Because when women use voodoo to attract, what I tell y'all all the time, a woman who can't follow one man will use 4 men, right? So what they doing is they're casting such a energy that they got all y'all dumb motherfuckers trying to help them, and goddamn it, they ain't gonna give you no credit. When they make it to the top, they gonna say they did it by themselves, and they gonna cast you away. Look, all right, but let's continue. I'm get to it. Cleansing spells, basic egg cleansing. These bitches do not want to do. They're trying to get that's the yoni rocks. The yoni rocks and the, you know what I'm saying? That's the cleansing spell. Dumb shit. Goddamn it, commanding spells, you know what I'm saying? Commanding people. This was actually called the we do as I say spell. Yo, these hoes are horrible, man.
Hey y'all, masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we come.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
Fellas, I'm here to help, man. Like us up. Sing heart. Don't pay your daycare fees. Check this out. Let me show you guys something. They're coming for your soul. They want to see you in a bad situation so you can never grow to be the magnificent men that you're supposed to be. They want you to remain black so you never embrace man, because matriarchy is slavery, and if you ever decide you're going to be a man instead of a crayon, you'll crush them like bugs. So self-preservation, they need you to be a bum. Because they don't like you. Not for real. They don't even like you. But they need you. That's why they mad at the passport bros. The same niggas they don't want to get no pussy to, they mad that somebody else giving pussy to. They don't want to see you happy at any time. Not. Quick story. Yesterday after the podcast, a friend of mine stopped by, and it was a beautiful day. We just sitting outside, and I said, yo, while we out here, I'm a grill. I started grilling. Threw the charcoal on, I started grilling. Jerk some chicken. Y'all know me, bro. Y'all know how I get down. Jerk some chicken, and put on the grill. While I'm grilling, guys just started coming from everywhere. A neighbor stopped by. It was like, yo, man, I just need to be over here with you. All right, cool, bro. Slide through. People pulling up, driving past, see me, they stop and pulling over like, yo, bro, I'm glad you are. I just need to be here with you. We had the music bumping, grill going, couple of bottles of tequila. You know how we get down, man. This shit don't change, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had a bottle of tequila. Nigga went grabbed another bottle of tequila. Another motherfucker grabbed a third bottle of tequila. You know what I'm saying? Well, somebody came through with a bottle of tequila. Shout out to him. We got 3/5 of tequila, man. We got the grill popping, smoking. Niggas and kicked me off the grill, bro. And my own grill. They kicked me off the grill like, oh, grill. Like, niggas grilling and shit. Popping bottles. And then after a couple of shots, people just started hugging me. A couple of guys just started hugging me, man. They was like, yo, thank you, bro. I needed this. I needed. And they like, yo, my wife is, bro, I'm about to go do some strange things for some change in this motherfucker, man. This bitch is driving me crazy, nigga. Like, man, I'm ready to find a mistress and make the mistress the wife, nigga. She don't want to see me happy. Bunch of guys coming through like, yo, girls don't want to see me happy. And they found happiness and brotherhood. I feel like a lifesaver, bro. I feel like I saved lives yesterday just by minding my business and being available for people to come and feel true love, because only men can love, right? And I had to tell them that yesterday. I said, man, bro, because they're like, I love my wife. I said, man, your wife don't have to love you. It's never been said that a woman has to love a man. Men, love your wives. Wives, respect your husband. Women are only required to
respect you,
not to love you. Black women have no respect. Then they raise their kids not to have respect. They're disrespectful creatures and they need to be stopped.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
So, to feel love and to be respected by his brethren was all these boys needed yesterday. And I appreciate, being there for them. Now, I want to show y'all something. So, the first thing is they want to kill your soul. The next thing is they want to destroy your spirit. Pause. We'll get to the spirit thing later. The third thing they want to do is they want to rob you of your essence, of your life force, right? We're going to make the third thing the second thing. Now, food is love. Food is love. What you put into your body is very important, right? Food is love. Diet, whatever. Shit, when they try to poison you, ain't they putting it in your food? They hate love, nigga. They use your love against you. I tell y'all all the time. Women can either reflect, project, or weaponize men's love. And they weaponize your love all the time. You love food, that's how they gonna kill you, with the food. I want to show you guys something. This is a list of love foods, for lack of a better word. Love foods, right? Foods that give you energy and life, that take out toxins, that cure cancers, that cure other diseases. Like, for instance, when you're sick, what do? You drink orange juice. You drink orange juice because the vitamins help you out. It helps you get the mucus out. You know what I'm saying? Your nose running all the time, but you're alive. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? You could breathe. Like, you don't drink orange juice, you're going to be stuffy, and nose going to be stopped up, can't breathe, lungs hurting. Orange juice helps you, you know what I'm saying, cleanse your body, right? So, there are foods that save your life, right? Here's a list of some of these foods. Fruits and berries, which, apples, avocados, whatever. The next group is eggs, right? I know a lot of people don't like egg yolk, but the egg is still good for you, egg white, whatever. 8 through 10, meats, right? Lean, unprocessed meats are part of a healthy diet, right? Depending on the type of meat. Once again, lean, unprocessed meat. Very important. Unprocessed, very important. And they even go through and say lean beef, chicken breasts, and lamb, right? Shout out to gyros. Shout out to gyros, however y'all pronounce it. These are the meats. Beef, chicken white, the white piece of the chicken. Not necessarily the legs and the thighs, but the white chicken. They say chicken breast, but the white chicken. And lamb, right? Those are the meats that sustain you, right? Okay, cool. Do you see pork there? No. You don't see pork there. You see beef, chicken, lamb. I don't know if they're gonna include fish later, because I ain't really checked none of this shit out. We're just going through it together. Nuts and seeds. Shout out to all them guys who eat sunflower seeds all day. Shout out to y'all. Almonds, chia seeds, coconuts, macadamias, Brazilians, all type of shit. 17 through 26 are vegetables, right? Vegetables are good for you, right? I'm not going to read the list. I'm just looking for one particular vegetable that's not on here. You know the vegetables that's not on there? Potatoes. Not white potatoes, nor sweet potatoes. Right? Now, All right, fish got their own thing. I knew fish was gonna be part of it. Fish and seafood, right? If you go through all the fish and seafood, you know what you're not gonna see? Catfish, because catfish is a scavenger. Okay, cool. So you don't see no pork, you don't see no catfish. All right, cool. Even though they say meats and fish, you don't see no pork, you don't see no catfish. It's the reason I'm telling you this. Now, 33 through 35 is grains, right? Brown rice, oats. Then it's breads. You know what I'm saying? Bread cool. Fresh bread is cool. Fresh bread is cool. The bread we get, the store got preservatives in it. But fresh bread, biscuits, stuff like that, that shit dope. Legumes. Legumes are plant-based sources of protein and fiber. So those would be green beans, kidney beans, lentils, which is kind of those white beans, peanuts. Shout out to George Washington Carver. Then there's dairy products for those who ain't lactose intolerant. Whole milk and yogurts. Okay, cool. Fats and oil. Olive oil, coconut oil. Once again, I use olive oil and coconut oil myself. Olive oil more than anything. Sometimes grapeseed oil, sometimes, but not that often. You know what you don't see there? Even though canola oil is also good, I'm not gonna sit on canola oil. You know what you don't see? Lard, fat, the fucking the grease off the bacon that motherfuckers drain and put it into their little grease jar. You don't see that shit. You don't see animal fat and lard as an oil to use. Not a healthy oil if you want to live, right? Tubers. What the fuck is a tuber? Oh shit. They are on there. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. They got their own thing. Shout out to that. Because I sure was looking for them. Apple cider vinegar and dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is a very bitter chocolate. They need to put sugar in it in order for you to eat it. But dark chocolate by itself is healthy. But by the time they end up putting the sugar and stuff in it for it to be tasty, because it's healthy, but it ain't tasty. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like coffee. Like I drink coffee every day, but I put a lot of cream and sugar in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Coffee beans by itself, try to eat a coffee bean, and not that good. Now, in juxtaposition to the 50 foods, that they put down to save your life, let's go into soul food, because they want your soul, man. Look, food is love. They call it soul food for a reason, man. Listen to the etymology of that shit, bro. It's food for the soul. It's food for the soul. These are the foods that they put into your soul. Hold up, goddamn. I almost have to refresh the page. Oh, there we go. "18 soul food recipes that shape Southern cooking." I'm not going to read the recipes. We're just going to read the ingredients, right? Sweet potatoes is a new world thing. Sweet potatoes, even though Africans eat them a lot because they got imported to Africa, sweet potatoes are American as apple pie. You know what I'm saying? But a sweet potato pie, which is different than just eating sweet potatoes. Even when y'all eat sweet potatoes. Let me say this real quick. I'm going to come right back to this. Because the sweet potato thing is like, honestly, it's crazy. That's the number one. Because it's the epitome of what these toddlers do to you. The sweet potato itself, nothing wrong with the sweet potato. Nothing wrong with it. Sweet potato pie is covered in all type of salt, because that's and fats. Like that's mostly what butter is, right? That's mostly what butter is. People don't use unsalted butter. It's just salt and all this in the butter, preserve it in the butter. Put that in a sweet potato pie. Then you put a bunch of sugar. You know what I'm saying? Not brown sugar. Some people do use brown sugar. Shout out to they probably deceased now. Y'all probably ain't even met no great grandmother that use brown sugar. Now they use granulated white sugar. Right? Sugars. Motherfucking a bunch of preservative like imitation shit like imitation vanilla. You know what I'm saying? In it, the vanilla abstract shit. They don't shave the vanilla stalk. They use a vanilla extract with all type of preservatives and toxins in it. You ever read the back of that? I had to read the back of that, bro, because when we first started No Show Organic, we was trying to figure out before we got to the essential oils. We was like, yo, maybe we can. We was experimenting with shit, and I read the back. I said, yo, this shit ain't even organic, bro. Like, I can't use this. I can't even put this in the products, bro. Like, we're gonna lose our FDA rating if we use this shit. But people eat it, right? They fuck up. They take a sweet potato and they put all type of unhealthy stuff in the sweet potato to make sweet potato pie. Cool. When you eat sweet potatoes or candy yams or whatever you want to call it, think about the shit that they put in that pot. Once again, a lot of butter. They do use brown sugar on that one. Shout out to that. But then they also put some type of fucking syrup in there. You know what I'm saying? Like all type of, they just, some people put marshmallows on their shit. You ever had a motherfucker go to somebody's crib and they got marshmallows on top of their shit? Like, none of that shit is healthy. Marshmallows are horrible for your body, bro. If you a kid, marshmallows is like McDonald's. You can eat it when you a kid. Once you turn 20, man, just leave that shit alone, right? A Big Mac is delicious when you 12, nigga. When you turn 20, you be like, oh, shit, McDonald's. Same thing with marshmallows. They put a bunch of unhealthy stuff on a sweet potato. So the sweet potato itself is cool, but that's not soul food. The sweet potato isn't soul food. It's the shit they put on top of it to fuck it up and give it no nutritional value that makes it soul food. Make sense? That's the way of the toddler, bro. Like, girls ain't bad people, but the shit that clothes toddlers tell clothes toddlers make them bad at being people. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a bad product because it got bad filler. Same thing with the food that they sell you for your soul, that they provide for you for your soul. All right, let's continue. So sweet potato pie, fried catfish. So not only are you gonna take the worst fish, which even before I knew catfish was not good for you, I couldn't eat it because there was too many goddamn bones in it. But they take the worst fish, then they batter it up and they fry it out. And catfish is one of the only fishes that got fat on it, bro. That's just crazy. How you eat a fish with fat on it? Like you eating pork. Think about that shit. This is what they feed your soul. Black-eyed peas. Just looking at the picture. Once again, nothing wrong with the pea. If you look at the picture, look at all the fucking ham they got in that bitch. And all type of other shit, man, to make it just not nutritional, bro. They fuck up good shit. Like they fuck you up. They fuck up good things. That's what toddlers do. Candied sweet potatoes. We already explored that one. But just read it though. The primary holiday, like, look, richly flavored with butter and granulated sugar, brown sugar, and spices. But ain't nothing wrong with spices, but butter, sugar, like they fuck up the potato, right? You can eat a baked sweet potato, bro. Put one on the grill, bro. When you get a chance, put one on the grill. Put a sweet potato on the grill, wrap it up in aluminum foil. Have a baked sweet potato or a grilled sweet potato. It's good, bro. It's good, just naturally how it is, bro. Use it to clean your palate like you eating barbecue, and then you grab a sweet potato and you just eat the sweet potato just as is when it's just warm and soft because you cooked it right. It cleans the palate so you can eat other things. It's nothing wrong with eating sweet potatoes by itself without all the bullshit they put on it. Ribs, pork, right? And I know a lot of people think ribs are delicious, but pork don't really digest right the way that y'all get. Now, because pigs eat their own feces, bro. I just can't get down with that. The pig was the original booty eater, bro. The original booty eater, nigga. Anyway. Pimento cheese. I don't even know what pimento cheese is for it to be soulful. I've never heard of it. Let's see what's in it. Oh, it was made in New York. It don't matter. New York be fucking up shit. What's this? Fried green tomatoes. They take nothing wrong with tomatoes, right? Nothing wrong with tomatoes. But then after you batter them and butter them and deep fry them in lard, nigga, they no good, bro. Not nutritionally. Now you just made a snack. They take everything they do in life. They take something good and they bastardize it and fuck it up. Vegan pesto recipe. That's not it. That's something else. That ain't part of this. What's this? Smothered chicken. Bro, the smothering of chicken is really wet flour and some tomato sauce and some sugar and some shit. Let's I just happen to know what the smother is, but let's read it off, right? Dark meat or white meat. See, because they endorse dark meat, chicken, and everything, right? Anyway. Now, don't get it twisted. I will eat dark meat, but I know that I'm slumming. I know that I'm eating junk food. You know what I mean? Those churches $2 Tuesdays be coming in handy, but I know they're going to give me a leg and a thigh. They're going to give me the dark meat. And the reason they can sell it cheap is because it's the dark meat and it has no real nutritional value. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm a chicken wing guy, but, you know, on Tuesdays, I'll slum. But I know I'm slumming. I know when I'm eating tacos on Tuesdays and let somebody else cook them, like my tacos are delicious when I make them. But I know if I go to Pepe's or Taco Bell or something like that, I know I'm getting some bullshit. If I don't get it from authentic Mexican restaurant, which I'm not going to do because authentic Mexican tacos be like $11. But a bullshit taco is $2. You know, once again, Tuesday is slum day for chicken and tacos. But I know they're not good for me, right? Smothered chicken is not good for you, right? They don't even tell you all the shit they put into the thing. Okay, next. Southern peach cobbler. Bro, I ain't even got to explain the cobbler, do I? I ain't got to explain why that shit not healthy. Like when you cut it and you can actually see and it's good. Don't get it twisted. It's delicious, but it's not good for you, right? Clog your arteries, takes away your energy, makes you low energy, makes you it does a lot. In moderation, there's nothing wrong with it. Everything in moderation. I mean, go ahead, Thanksgiving, eat that peach cobbler. But if motherfucker fed you peach cobbler every week, bro, you'll be fucked up in the game, bro. No cap. Collard greens. First of all, collard greens are the worst of the greens, but that's not even the point because they're the toughest and they have the least nutritional value. And the reason they have the least nutritional value is because the length of time you have to cook them in order for them to be tender enough for you to eat them, right? Like if you had raw collard greens and you fed them to your cow, cool, right? But by the time you finish boiling these motherfuckers, you boiled out all the vitamins and minerals, and you have to add a flavor to it because you really boiled out the flavor. At this point, they just for sustenance, but they not for nutrition. And then they flood these motherfuckers with ham. Now, you may be able to get away with smoked turkey, and that's what I do. I use smoked turkey in place of ham hocks and ham necks and fucking ham cow tongues and shit like that. I just use smoked turkey, but even with that, I got to go to the butcher because I don't trust a smoked turkey in a grocery store. So I got to go to the butcher where you go out there and then they got the cutter right there and this throat is cold as shit because they got the whole freezer in the back where they slaughtering the shit and cutting it. I got to go there to get my smoked meats. But you know what I'm saying? Smoked turkey is a great alternative to the bullshit, the soul food bullshit, right? Fatbacks. What the fuck is a fatback? My mama said, but we gotta get some fatbacks. The name tell me I don't need to eat that shit. Fatbacks. I don't even like fat bitches. Fuck, I'm gonna eat a fatback off another animal. That's crazy. Anyway. Fried okra. Just the fried part. Fuck it up. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with okra. But once again, they take good things and then bastardize them and get back to you. Low key, biscuits really not good for you, but they are delicious. Shout out to biscuits. But you know they're not good for you because if you eat a biscuit and you ain't drinking something, you gonna choke, bro. Something that, so if you gonna choke just chewing it, just think about when you digest it and your body's what, 80% water? So you're literally eating something that's absorbing your life force. It's absorbing 80% of what you are. I ain't dissing the dirty South. I'm dissing what the toddlers have put into your body to fuck up your mind and your body and your spirit, man. That's what I'm. Down south is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Cheap taxes. You know what I'm saying? Get your own land. But the food they give you is bullshit. All right. Honey cornbread. No, I don't know about that. Hibiscus tea. Sweet tea. Southern shrimp and grits. You know what? Shout out to shrimp and grits. I ain't gonna diss shrimp and grits. It ain't the most healthy thing, but it's way worse things out there than shrimp and grits. Banana pudding. Jello is pork, by the way, guys. Jello is pork. So the fact when they use the Jello pack to make the pudding, by default, it's already not healthy. And then they take bananas, which are delicious. Bananas are very healthy. And then they put gelatinous pork on it, which they call pudding. And then they put fucking cookies on it. You know what I'm saying? I like vanilla wafers as much as the next man. I'm just saying how they make it. And then they put graham crackers on the top. And some people even put graham crackers on the not graham crackers, whipped cream on top. Which is delicious, but it is not the most healthy thing, right? Mac and cheese. I mean, do I have to talk about the amount of cheese they put in mac and cheese, bro? Just constipated all goddamn day. You need the fake ass greens to go with the mac and cheese so you can go to the bathroom. And now y'all constipated shit on the toilet for 14 hours and shit. Goddamn, you walk out, people got to spray. Man, it's a lot going on. Anyway. And last but not least, fried chicken. You know what? Shout out to fried chicken. Like I say, on a Tuesday, you'll catch me with a fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? You'll catch me with a fried chicken on Tuesdays. But most times, y'all know me, bro. No matter how much I talk about tacos, everybody be like, yo, all dirty eat is jerk chicken, though. Just by the nature of jerking a chicken, you know it's not fried. It's either baked or grilled. I just told y'all the story. I made jerk chicken yesterday for the guys. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken, just the grease and the unhealthy. The point is, y'all gotta listen to what they calling it. They call it soul food, right? This is what they feed your soul. Food is love, and this is how much love they have for you. To give you the worst of the worst. And they don't even have to. Don't tell me some slavery shit. We ain't even living in slavery. Slavery is 140 years ago. 160 years ago. 160. The Civil War was in 1863. This is 2023. That was 160 years ago. You don't have to eat that shit. They choose to feed you that. To fuck up your soul. That's why all these bitches running around obese and shit. Like a sub as y'all come in, man. Like a sub. Send your hard pay your daycare fees. So we went mind, right? Actually, I don't even know if we went mind. We went poison. Poison is body too. But they mind is poison. That's why these goofy bitches is trying to do voodoo. It had 30 to 100 bitches trying to set up your life in these fucking Facebook groups, showing your picture with the goddamn doll and shit, the voodoo doll poking shit at your dick because you think you're cheating, and goddamn it, man, putting blood in your spaghetti and all type of shit. Once again, taking what you love, because food is love, and they trying to fuck up your body. Because poison is a woman's weapon. So they fucking up your mind, trying to confuse you, Think you got bad luck and roots and all type of shit. They fucking up your mind, making sure you can't sleep at night. They want to wake up at 2 in the morning because they had a dream you was cheating. Like, bitch, I'm right here next to you. Go your fuck back to sleep. Like, they want to fuck up your mind so you can't focus. They want to fuck up your soul, right? Now let's talk about spirits. I got that shit loaded up. Let me load this up. I'm gonna take a quick break, man. Then we're gonna finish this out with spirits.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that can only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.
All right, guys. So, real quick. Shout out to Mineral Mitch for the $5 cash app. I'm talking about for biscuits. That's hilarious. Gratitude, sir. Let me tell y'all something. When you guys think spirit, y'all think some religious thing, some floating mythical ghost or something. But your spirit ain't out there. Your spirit is in here, right? Your spirit is I'm jumping. Your spirit is the things that you do as part of your essence, right? Let me show you guys something. Look like I need to do a deep fry. Like I'm behind or something. Anyway. Really? As soon as I click it. Okay, so this is about poison. There's a reason I'm showing you this. Before we get into spirit, there's a reason I'm showing you poison. Poison is a substance, natural or synthetic, that causes damage to living tissues and has an injurious or fatal effect on the body, whether it's ingested, inhaled, absorbed, or injected through the skin. I mean, I can't keep reading, but honestly, that is a very fair synopsis just right there, right? So, if poison is something that injures you internally, whether it's ingested, inhaled, absorbed, or injected, then, blood and spaghetti and all that goofy shit, and poison being a woman's weapon, that is that. Now, this is what men do. On the flip side, men try to feed women and each other spirits, right? Men try to feed your spirit. Now, when I say this, I ain't saying it's necessarily a good thing, right? To feed a person spirits. But let's break down what that is. Why are some liquors called spirits? For those who know, you ever notice that when you go to a liquor store, a lot of places, especially when I'm in like the Northwest, like the Dakotas and things like that, they actually call their liquor stores the spirit stores. This is why. The way your behavior can change after a few shots of tequila. Shout out to tequila. Shout out to tequila being the drink that brings out your inner spirit. I told y'all, man, ride with your boy, man. I got you. Anyway, the way your behavior can change after a few shots of tequila might feel like you've been inhabited by a spirit of someone who was clearly the life of the party during the corporeal heyday. According to Vinepair, one theory suggests that we call some liquors spirits because of alcohol's associations with one spirit in particular. Okay, let me say this. I'm gonna kill that on there, right? Nah, the live is glitching, bro. It's glitching. For whatever reason, the live is glitching. I don't know why. I'm actually doing a defrag right now to try to figure it out. Anyway, let me say this. Let me say this. Damn, again? How many times this motherfucker pop? Yeah, I might need to kill some shit. Anyway, so here's the thing. When you give a person spirits, giving a person spirits is like giving a person money. Let me say that again. Giving a person spirits is the same as giving a person money. What do I mean by that? Being broke doesn't change you. I mean, money don't change you. Being broke change you, right? Money does not change you, not even a little bit. Being broke changes you. Money makes you more of whatever you already are. If you broke and you have to be humble, you'll be humble. If you got money and you don't, if you humble with money. If you not humble, you got bread, you ain't gotta be. Money makes you who you truly are. Being broke changes you, right? Same thing with spirits. When people have spirits in their body, spirits makes them more of what they already are. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm silly. Hey, maybe say chicks doing voodoo against the stream. Hey, probably, bro. Alright, but God damn, let's get it again. Okay. But anyway, when you give somebody spirits, they become more than what they are. I'm silly. When I get drunk, I crack jokes, you know what I'm saying? Because that's who I naturally am. Y'all be thinking I'm funny and I be dead ass serious. So y'all can imagine when I'm drunk and I'm actually cracking jokes, nigga, I'm the life of the party. I'm hilarious. Other people get drunk and want to fight. Throw you out the bar window. Because that's who they are on the inside, right? If a girl is all quiet when she's sober, if she get drunk and she do the whole football team, that's what was in her, bro. Don't even worry about that shit. Girls want to blame shit on the alcohol. The alcohol doesn't make you do anything you didn't already want to do, right? You give a person spirits to figure out who they really are. If a girl don't like you, liquor ain't gonna help you, right? If a girl don't like you, she gonna get drunk and just really cut you out. You gonna get all the fire and brimstone when her true spirit comes out, right? So men feed your spirit, good or bad, and women feed you poison. Think about that. Think about that metaphor. Men hunt to replenish the soul. Women feed your soul poison. Think about that. You know what I mean? Men, generally speaking, when a man likes a woman, it's very important for him to like her though. If you just see her as a sexual conquest, that's totally different than actually liking her. But if you like a woman, right? Men try to feed her mind, right? Y'all always trying to teach a bitch shit. And y'all need to quit doing that shit too. Let these dumb bitches be dumb, bro. Do not quit teaching bitches shit. Quit trying to show these bitches shit. Because everything y'all do, it be fucking up the economy, bro. Y'all are the biggest problem to yourselves, bro. Y'all really are. Y'all trying to teach these bitches how to count. Y'all trying to teach these bitches how to do business. Like, stop doing that shit. Teach that bitch what you want to eat, nigga. And how you want your dick sucked. No hands, one hand, lot of spit. Teach this bitch how to do shit naked. Quit teaching bitches shit. Anyway, men normally feed other people. Men that's confident, secure in themselves, can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't make them shit. They feed you good shit. They feed you advice. They feed you intellectual stimulating conversation. They may give you a job, help you feed your family. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit. When Keisha work in human resources, she don't even hire black men. She ain't gonna help you feed yourself, ain't gonna help you feed your family. If she's doing that shit, that means you're extremely broke. Because Keisha only likes you when you fucked up. Because if you already got it, she trying to take it all and destroy your life. And if you ain't got it and she's giving it to you, like she letting you drive her car while she at work and shit like that, as soon as you get on your feet, she gonna knock you back down. They never try to feed, they try to destroy your spirit and destroy your mind. They want to confuse you. They want to take you away from your friends. They just hate when you have friends, bro, for real. Because they always think that guy, man, this you gonna tell them some shit and niggas gonna put you on the right path to go out here and out 5 your toddler. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy, you say
Darn tootin' I did.
that means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
I think it's all tabs. I'm gonna close these tabs. Won't even let me close the tabs. All right, so anyway. The stream messing up. Plus, y'all ain't contributing daycare fees, no way. So I ain't gonna keep struggling with this stream. But shout out to y'all for giving me the today's sermon. Yo, these bitches trying to kill you while you trying to get them life. You dumb. You get your motherfuckers up right. You find yourself a good Aqdas church home and come get this real scripture. Tribe up. Quit fucking with it. Look, y'all think I'm extreme, nigga. Just look up. I'm telling you what God love. I just got to say this before I brought it out. My boy, I was on the phone with my boy as I was preparing for today's show. And we were talking about, he happily married. It's one thing to be married, then it's another thing to be happily married. This nigga's happily married to his warden. Anyway, and I was telling him, I say, man, look, this shit ain't gonna go right for blacks because, and he said the realest shit. He said, man, you know, I was like, yo, you already got 12-year-old girls talking about some, they don't give a fuck about their daddies, their kids don't need a father, fuck their brothers, all type of shit. You already got them openly 7th, 8th grade talking about fuck men, black girl magic, right? First of all, and black girl magic, by the way, is only the ability to make all great things disappear. That's all it is. Get rid of prosperity, get rid of men, get rid of fathers, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of ingenuity and innovation. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen anybody, regardless of his race, marry a black woman, then do great things outside of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to fight the world and come home and fight your girl. Look. Anyway. So I was like, yo, they already at war and you loving them and they at war with you. And it was like, man, men can turn that around. And then I was like, yeah, men can turn it around. But we can't because y'all keep including these goddamn toddlers at the bargaining table. I say, man, I got to get rid of y'all niggas that listen to bitches before I can do what I got to do to get rid of the bitches. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to come do the stream. So the problem is not toddlers tolerant. Toddlers will always toddle wherever toddlers are sold. Matter of fact, I got one clip I want to show y'all before I get up out of here. Now that I think about this shit, just to make this point. Show y'all this real quick. Hold on, let me pull this up. Take a quick break while I pull this up. Let's cut to the chase. Can I get some aid and assist? I surrender. I need your help, please. You want to make passive income? Go to the Notion Organic website, scroll down to Feed the Pack, and grab your piece of ownership. It's simple. Sign up to be a referral partner. Go to your local store. Ask them to put us on the shelf. If they do, you'll get a referral fee. You want to make a slice of the pie? Become a franchisee and run that store. Get revenue every sale we get from the locations that you select. And when we get national distribution, you can transfer your franchise into a shareholder and get paid forever. Ever. Support the brand specifically with men in mind. Support No Show Organic. Whether you're a dope boy or a soap boy, feed the pack. Alright, pulling this up real quick. Y'all know I don't know, I'm running exceptionally slow today. We skipping and everything, man, but let me get this out. Check this out. This is toddlers and Jimmy John's, man. Now, I want to. Let's see. Let's get it popping. Here's the thing. This blossom looking girl right here, she's tripping because it's a bunch of black girls twerking in Jimmy John's, right? Here's the thing. I want you to turn the mute on. I'm going to let it play with mute. Here's the thing. That white girl does the exact same thing the black girls do. Tyler's going to toddle. The problem is not the what. The problem is the where. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody else, like she'll be in somebody's frat party. She'll be in a frat house doing the exact same shit. She might be eating another girl out on the couch while two dudes is hitting her from the back. She'll do all this wild shit. The problem is that y'all don't train y'all toddlers, so black girls will do this shit anywhere in the most inappropriate fucking places, man. You know what I'm saying? While the white girl will do the exact same things, but they won't do it in public. They'll do it around other people. It could be a room full of people. They'll still do it, but they won't do it in public. They won't put themselves out here like that's what's hot in the streets. You know what I'm saying? She's amazed that they doing it in public. She's not amazed at what she's doing. Because please believe that little white girl, she be trying to twerk too, nigga. Have a little cootie on her. You be saying them shit. They be doing whole routines. They do all of them do the exact same shit. But there's an appropriate time and place to do all that shit. All Tyler's gonna toddle. And that shit crazy. It's funny though. I ain't gonna front. Anyway. And just as a sidebar, let me set this shit up real quick. Something I saw just as a sidebar, and this one I'm gonna fade out. Cause you know I have a real problem with women in general, black women in particular, with positions of authority. Because you gotta understand that they still just hood rat bitches with a job. You know what I mean? A bunch of bitches who, because girls can remember anything. They don't know shit, but they have good memories. So all you have to do to pass school in today's market is have a good memory. Can you remember enough to pass the test? You don't have to know shit. Just remember shit. So they all got degrees, but they still can't read though. You know what I'm saying? So all the teachers can't read. The answers in the back of the book. You know what I'm saying? Their lesson plans are basically already coded for them. They just got to pull them off the internet or whatever. They used to have a big lesson plan book that they got from the principal. Like, that's why all the shit was uniform. They don't really know shit. Then I saw this. Oh, it's too big. Same girl. She lift weights though, to be honest with you. Big swole ass chick. But even if you attracted to her, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock you not, cause she don't have no belly. Shout out to that. She ain't fat. She big boned than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't fat. Then she goes out as a job of a, what is she? She might not even be no cop. She might be a bus driver or something. She might be a bus driver. She a bus driver. But girls can't drive either, so I don't endorse that either. Whatever the fuck uniform she got on, it's a job that she is not qualified for. So in either way, or whatever case, whether she drive buses or she police, either way, especially she police, you fucking with a busser. So you got a busser that's looking at you and she's judging you directly on whether or not she'll fuck you or not, bro. And that's crash text. I got a story about that shit real quick. One day, me and my guy pulled up on me. We sitting in his van. He had a van at the time. The van not on. The key is back. You know, we listen to the radio, but the car not running. And we just sitting in the car. And at the time, I had on a hat. He ain't had no hat on. I had on a hat. But my hat was, when he came out, my hat was like this. And then, you know, the back, you know, the headrest of the car. So I tilted my hat forward and I got it resting because I'm leaning back on his headrest. And I got my hat like nestled in the little corner part from the headrest come up. And the back seat is, so, you know what I'm saying, to support my head. I ain't even on no gangbang shit. I'm just really supporting my head. We talking, and I'm just relaxing, and we talking. Fucking female cop, a goddamn sergeant at that, nigga. This bitch see us, circle the block, pull up on the side, hop out, talking shit about how we need to be better men, how we got them in this and this and this and this. And me and my boy, I swear, the first thing my boy said was like, oh, he was like, fam, please don't snap. Please don't snap, nigga. I ain't got my license, nigga. Please don't snap. Because I'm about to go in. I'm like, yo, she got life fucked up because there's no probable cause for you to fuck with us. Then another police car just happened to be going past. So they stopped. It was like, yo, Sarge, you need some help? She was like, she waved them. I give her that. She waved them off. She's like, nah, I got this. And she just going in on us minding our business. And then she said something. It was a while ago, some years back. I don't remember exactly what she said. But what she said was basically like, y'all fuckable. Do better. She basically fucking with us because we the type of niggas that she want to fuck. But at the same time, she want the niggas that, they always trying to change a nigga. They want a thug nigga that they could put some soap and water on and turn to a businessman. Or they want a businessman and fuck a hood nigga on the side. But they all swear to God they want intelligent thugs. But they don't like your intelligence. And they really don't like your thugging. They really don't like you. They just take the extremes of both sides and be like, I want both things. But they really don't want none of that shit. And the people that about that life don't like them. Don't like them. I've told that story several times. About this nigga said, don't say he built a 2K for a WNBA story. Hey, that would make WNBA better. If they wore bathing suits and was thick as shit, ass bouncing like the ball bouncing, they already gonna shoot air balls, nigga. They might as well look good while they do it. Anyway, I told the story. It's funny you say WNBA because that was my story. I done been to NBA parties and all these bitches like they want niggas that's 6'5" and taller. 6'5" and taller niggas do not like black women, bro. And it's not because they black. It's because they mama black, they sisters black, they classmates black. They know what fucking black bitches on. They know these hoes in there looking for a motherfucker. And they not even, some of them NBA niggas like on the bench. And some of them played overseas. You know what I'm saying? Greece and shit like that. They wasn't like no star NBA niggas. But it was pro basketball players. I mean, Bobby Seals, that used to play for the Milwaukee Bucks. He from Chicago. He used to throw day parties. Bunch of hooping niggas, you know, from college, he knew, and all that shit. So, they don't want these bitches. It was a bunch of bitches coming through with their little $11 rainbow dresses on and shit, perking up their titties, thinking they gonna get a baller. Whole time, nigga. I got more baller phone numbers than they did, nigga. No cap, nigga. I got more NBA niggas than they did. Nobody who got things going on really fuck with them because they not trained. Because they want to be slaves, but they were given the position of slave overseer because matriarchy is slavery. And because they really want to be slaves, but they don't see you as having the authority to choke them out to be their slave owner. They gonna treat you like they treat you because you allow that shit, man. These hoes be acting up because these niggas be letting them. But these bitches really just want to be slaves, man.
Well, because the white man is the slave master. The rest of the people are the slaves. Why would I submit to a slave? I don't submit to no slave. I submit to my slave master, which is the white man.
Anyway, I'm ending on that note. Love each other as you love yourself. Y'all better enjoy me. This is the last week I'm doing Dirty Folks podcast, like 2 months, man. So, man, y'all better show me appreciation now, man. Because after Father's Day, bro, I'm exclusively either on Rumble or a Comedy Report channel or something, man. I ain't fucking with the Dirty Folks shit for like 2 months. So, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. Anyway, feed the pack. Tribe up.
Chill! You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folk.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, like look, let's take a perfect example of this, right? The idea of Dirty Folks when he come up and he says like women with clothes on, that is a way more useful notion to frame your mental state around than anything your black female therapist would ever tell you. Cause she's a woman with clothes on. Why the fuck would you listen to her? Like when he says that, it makes sense in a way that it just appeals to you, and it's something that your black female therapist could never match.
Yo, tribesman, the daycare is too influential to be so small. Do your big homie a favor, man. Like, sub, share, clip. I know I got at least 10 bars that can change somebody's life, man. Help me to help my brother. Love each other as you love yourself.